Okay, so again, using DVWA, security level low, we're going to do the injection category, in this case, SQL injection, not blind. So first thing we should do is, let's just see what it actually does if we just give it a number. Okay, so returns the first name and the surname, give it an ID. Admin, that's a little weird. Let's try another one. Okay, Gordon Brown. That sounds good. Next, let's try some comments. So this is what it is typically. Doesn't work. Okay. MariaDB server. So you would then have to look up what comments are in MariaDB. I already did. In this case, it's the little hash symbol. So there we go. Right now, we just got it working with a comment in it. So next, what we can do is, I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to copy this. And let's try to select all first. So, or where one equals 1, and that's going to be everywhere. So it's going to select all of them. We got admin, Gordon, Hack, Pablo, and Bob. Cool. Next, what we should do is we should try to find the table names. And what we can do for that is, again, let's copy and paste that. We can do a union select. And you're going to, look up how to find table names on, wherever. But I actually have it already. It's almost like I planned this out. It's crazy. So we're looking for a table name from information schema tables. Oops. We'll see what it gives us. Different number of columns. Okay. So it's asking for more than one column. So let's try 2. Whoops. I didn't put that in the right spot. 1/table name. Cool. All right. So initially we have all of the ID names. We can make this a bit easier to read just by doing this. We can make this so it never evaluates the true, so it only shows the table names. And we're going to show the table name twice, just so it's a bit easier to read. Cool. So this gives us all the tables of every single schema. However, one that kind of piques our interest is the one called users, right? We have just a bunch of different tables. I guess hosts will always also look kind of interesting, right? Host cache, hosts. But if we're trying to extract user data, we're going to definitely look at that user table. User or users. Okay. So now we have knowledge that we want to use users, possibly. And next we want to get the column names of all that. So we can go ahead and select the column name. Where table name equals user. So it's going to select all of the column names and table users. And again, maybe let's make it just a bit easier to read by doing that, so it just shows twice. All right, we got first name, user ID, last name, user, password, avatar. But we got user and password. I'm going to go ahead and assume that user is the username. That makes sense, right? Password is exactly what you'd expect it to be. So right now we have the table name, the column names that we want, and now we just want to extract the actual values. So what we can do is something like this. We're gonna get select user and password from users. And since we're looking for 2 columns, we don't even have to set, you don't have to duplicate dates or anything like that. And this should be the corresponding username and password to each thing. Now, these passwords look really weird, and it's because it's hashed, because they're never supposed to have a plain text password inside a data table, inside a database. So we're going to go ahead and find out how is this hashed. Let's go ahead and take a look. This website says MD5, and I'm going to go with that. So we're going to go ahead and look up an MD5 decryptor. Go ahead and paste it. In-depth search 1 credit. Interesting. Okay. ABC 123. Cool. So if we have this correct, the username Gordon B should have password ABC123. So let's go ahead and try that right now. I want to open a new incognito tab. We go to localhost. Cool. To this. Okay, and then we're going to want to log out. We're going to enter Gordon B and ABC123 as a password, just for proof. Right here, paste it in. And we're in as ABC123, or as Gordon B. Let's see. I guess we could also prove it by this.
Yeah, push.
Yep, valid password for Gordon B. Nice. And there you have it.